Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His side also occupying playoff positions, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Here we go. On first down, it's Goff. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hitting stops quickly. The catch moves into the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
48-yard line.
Goff off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go, play action with Goff. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it down to the 33. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. From the 27. Got a man. It's Knox. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hold on. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Black 20!
On fourth down, gone. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing again, it's gone. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dump off caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On third and goal, gone. And he's got a touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go to Barkley again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finding Flowers. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
This gets the first and more. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Goff on 3rd. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this play doesn't look out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed to Flowers. Escapes a defender. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Barkley trying this up the gut. They'll cobble together a yard there. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts setting up to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a three-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
20.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. They'll nod, they'll grin, they'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. And on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Caught by Flowers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Takes out a one-stop. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hauled in by Connor, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're on here with Will Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Throwing from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers all set to get back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw from Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And what's been up?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles, about set to begin their drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finds Brown right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We're working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And again, here's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Hurts yet again.
Philadelphia.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Complete to Zay
Offense
Flowers.
set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Saquon. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Hurts on 1st down.
Eagles.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Intended for
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch.
Incomplete.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown! Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points.
After is 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 180.
One final shot before the half. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Gain a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
180.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing here, Hurts. Jukes one defender. He takes this forward a little into about the 39. Brought down by Quay Walker. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Again, it's Shipley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
He's tackled at the
Everybody rushing back to the line.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was tackled at
But
the
those are the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another one for Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 42-yard
Elliott connects there. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
makes the score.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Out now runs the Packer offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Dumps it off to his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got his man. It's Golden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here,
At the
2nd and
Eagles'
9.
49-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Goff on 3rd. Over the middle and caught by Dobbs. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
9-yard gain on the play.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hand off here to Jacobs. And he comes through big here. 9 yards at 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's going to run. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On second down, Jacobs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Tonight. That's it. 180.
From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. McManus sends it through. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. From the pistol, Hurts. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Hurts once again. He finds Brown, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Packers'
Great.
12-yard line.
Set. Delta.
Hand off now to Shipley. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hey. Delta, set. 180 with it. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following that
Philadelphia.
missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards, just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So that brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He was brought down by Zach Moore. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Goff. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Goff out of the gun on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Packers 17.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shipley now up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Most slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Philadelphia.
Handoff for Evans, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 40-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
180.
Hurts looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody read lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Give to Evans from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying ground with Evans. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles go up by 19.
36. Packers 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Running on first here with Jacobs. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Birds got to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
A give up the middle to Evans. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's another carry for Evans. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Almost 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
A 51-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Fits it through the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And first down and goal to go.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
Packers will set up.
Throwing again, here's Goff. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.